Miners, this is Amanda Guillen for the Prospector News Weekly. It's Friday, April 11th, 2014. Get ready to pay more in tuition and fees this upcoming 2014-2015 school year. The university held a tuition forum to discuss just how much students will have to pay during the 2014-2015 school year. The tuition and fees increase was explained as a three-point plan. The first point being an overall 3% increase across the board for in-state, out-of-state, and international students. The second point has entering new students will pay a one-time fee starting in 2014. The third point of increase is for students who have exceeded 150 credit hours. Overall, the tuition hike is all in an effort to make UTEP a more competitive university and to reach the university's goal of becoming Tier 1. For more on this story, visit theprospectordaily.com.
Well, as an international student, I think the 3% increase will be a little tougher because since we don't get financial aid or any other outside help, they do tell us when we apply for residency and the passport and the visas that if we want to pursue a higher education, it would be out of pocket. So I think that would be a higher burden on the international students.
I think it's wrong because for the fact that it's just pretty much for studying, because it should be as in I guess what the school does itself, not what we paid. So I think that's kind of wrong.
I have mixed feelings about it because I personally see where UTEP is sort of coming from, in which we haven't necessarily had an actual hike in the tuition for quite a while. But I do see it potentially as a problem for the lower classmen coming in.
There was a special screening of the documentary Ruben Salazar, A Man in the Middle on April 9th at the Union Cinema here at the University of Texas at El Paso. Salazar is best known as a pioneering journalist from El Paso whose mysterious death left many in the dark. The screening included opening remarks by the film's director, Philip Rodriguez, as well as a panel discussion that included editor of the El Paso Times, Bob Moore, Bordersine director, Zita Arrocha, journalist Angela Corcherga, El Paso icon, Rosa Guerrero, and State Senator Jose Rodriguez. Not many know that Salazar got his start right here at the Prospector in 1946, working as a reporter and editor. He frequently wrote his column, This Shot World, that infused his witty humor with the current events of that time. The documentary, Ruben Salazar, Man in the Middle, will air on KCOS on April 29th at 9:30 p.m.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another sports edition of the Prospector News Weekly. I'm Luis Barrio. I hope you're having a great Friday. Now, a full weekend of UTEP sports lies ahead of us. We have softball, we have tennis, we have track and field, we have football. But first, we're going to get started with the football team. Tonight at 7 p.m., the Miners will take on themselves in their annual 2014 Orange and Blue scrimmage game. Last year, the Miners were plagued with injury, most notably quarterback Jamil Showers, running backs Aaron Jones and Nathan Jeffrey all had their season cut short due to injury. However, those players have returned and are back, and they will be participating in the scrimmage. Now, to go along with Coach Kugler's new recruits, mainly on the offensive and defensive line, a few defensive switch-ups here and there at safety, and the Miners are looking to improve dramatically from a 2-10 season just 1 year ago. And now onto the weekend and onto the track. The UTEP track team will host its final outdoor home meet of the 2014 spring season in the UTEP Invitational. Now, this Invitational is not only going to include student athletes, but professional track and field athletes from all over the globe. The Miners will have 27 participants representing, and of those participants, All-Americans Anthony Rotich and Janice Jackson will be competing. Jackson will be competing in the 100-meter hurdle, Anthony in the 1,500-meter run, and El Pasoan Daniel Tarango will be competing in the 800-meter run. And now onto the tennis court. The 2014 UTEP women's tennis team will toss it up for the final time in the regular season, the seniors that is. They are going to be honoring 3 seniors prior to the Arkansas State matchup. The 3 seniors include Rebecca Calvillo, Marie LeBlond, and Gabby Vasquez. Of those 3 seniors, Rebecca Calvillo is number 2 all-time in women's tennis program history with 150 wins. So congratulations to all those seniors. And finally, rounding things out, on the diamond, the UTEP softball team will be hosting Middle Tennessee State this weekend, April 11th and 12th at Helen of Troy Field. For all your sports news and news-related news, visit our website at theprospectordaily.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at UTEP_Prospector, and also pick up our weekly paper, which comes out every Tuesday. Thank you and have a great weekend.